Hello and hi to everyone. Very warm welcome to all of the students, researchers, sociologists, and any professionals who are watching this video. Today I have bring forward a very important topic related to everyday research, which is R square versus adjusted R square. That is coefficient of determination versus coefficient of adjusted determination. In this video, we will see the difference between these two measures and which measure should we use under what situation. Let's begin. Many a times all of us have seen output like this, and these two measures written in the table R square and adjusted R square. Ever wonder what is the difference between R square and R square adjusted? If you have wonder, today I am going to solve your mystery and will try to communicate the real difference between these two measures. First of all, let us check about the formulas of each. First of all, R square. The R square is the ratio of regression sum of square to the total sum of square, that is SSR over TSS. Whereas adjusted R square is not only the ratio of sum of square of regression and total sum of square, but each sum, that is sum of square of regression and total sum of square, is adjusted with their respective degree of freedoms. That is n minus k is the degree of freedom of sum of square of regression and n minus 1 is degree of freedom of total sum of square or total degree of freedom. So this is the major difference between two formulae. By looking at both the formulae, we see that adjusted R square is derived from R square by adjusting it for corresponding degree of freedoms of SSR and TSS. So, first mystery solved. The name adjusted came from this fact that R square being adjusted for corresponding degree of freedoms. Now, the game of increasing R square. Sometimes researchers tried their best to increase R square in every possible way when they are modeling. One of the way to increase the R square is to include more and more explanatory or independent variables in the model, because R square is an increasing function of number of independent variables. That is, with the inclusion of one or more independent variables, R square is likely to increase, or at least it will never decrease. So when researchers want to improve their R square, they include more and more independent variables. Comparison using R square. Comparing two models just on the basic of R square is very dangerous, as models having different number of independent variables may have equal value of R square, as total sample size and respective degree of freedom are ignored in R square. Hence, there is a likelihood that one would choose a wrong model based upon the higher value of R square. Now, this problem is being solved with the help of adjusted R square. In order to compare different models or choose the best model, the adjusted R square is used for the following reasons. Number one, because it is adjusted for respective degree of freedom. Number two, it takes into account the total sample size and number of independent variables used in the model. And last but not the least, it is not a increasing function of number of independent variables. That it will not increase with the inclusion of independent variable until or up till the newly added variable has a impact on the dependent variable. If the new added variable has no impact on the dependent variable, the adjusted R square is not going to increase. Now finally, coming to the final comment of this video, and to tell under which situation we use which of the measure, that is when to use R square and when to use adjusted R square. So you have to remember two things. Number one, when you are making just a single model and want to assess the goodness of fit of the model, you can happily use the R square measure. It will provide you the percentage of variation explained in the dependent variable due to linear relationship with the independent variable. Whereas if your objective is to compare two or more models, you have to see the real impact of newly added dependent variables. Under such case, you should go for adjusted R square, and adjusted R square is the answer to your question under this situation. Hope you have understand the scenarios and the situation under which we will use R square and adjusted R square. For more knowledgeable videos, please subscribe my channel and come back here to get yourself educated and share your knowledge as well in the comment section. Thank you very much.